Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes a quick grab. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Start this playoff game with a pass. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Punt over the middle. It's Barber. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw again. It's the running back in the flat. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Empty set now, 5 wide. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Cut quickly. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Inside the 30. Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. In the clear at the 25. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT puts him up 3. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout and check him out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Hands off to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Breaks into the clear. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got it with room to run.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Here's the point after attempt.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens them up for an easy touchdown.
Clemson, 17.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Right out by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Good enough for first down yardage. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's good as he throws it. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The defense takes their third and final timeout and makes some adjustments at the sideline. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Locates the tight end. Is complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with a halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only one, but two kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll run it here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. shotgun formation here on third down.
Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Clemson, 24.
He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Looking to scramble. Passes the 45. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is hauled in. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Tigers keep the football on the move. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point puts him in front by 1. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. Let's start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and it works. The first down to the 35. And the Wolverines come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Takes the handoff again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's hit as he throws it. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass not complete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Hand off to the single back. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made wide open way downfield.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not good to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Wolverines will crank up the tempo. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the 2-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
He escapes the pocket. And it's caught, and the 2-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets past the 35. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down after a shortened gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The receiver makes the catch. That's big. They convert on third and set it up first down from the 32. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gives it to the back. Breaks an open space. Tackle made after a big gain. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll kneel down again, trying to set up a potential game-winning field goal. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. That puts them back on top. Well, you love to see a game, Kurt, come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.